Barnacles and booze. Go with that.
I thought you were going with another B word, but I'm with that as well.
Well, we could do that too.
No,
I got to be in there more than 45 minutes.
I was thinking they could be and a massage.
Yeah. Hello.
And a fancy massage.
Since this is gone, bring this back. Yeah.
Hey, this is Adasa, the voice of Dolores from Disney's Encanto, and you're listening to the Magic Our Way podcast with Kevin, Danny, Eli, and Rachel. And before I go, because I am the voice of Dolores, I gotta say, hey, grew to live in fear of Bruno stuttering and stumbling. I can always hear him sort of muttering and mumbling. I associate him with the sound of falling sand. Stay tuned for more.
Jumbo, everyone.
Harambe.
And welcome to another edition of
The Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
The Magic Our Way podcast.
They are truly magical and whatnot.
Asante Sana, everyone. You're listening to the Magic Our Way podcast from New Orleans, Louisiana. And on this show, we invite you to feel the libations.
Feel it.
We are artistic buffs and not artistic cream puffs. This is a show in which every opinion is welcome. MagicOurWay.com is where you can find us. On this episode, we discuss the Beak and Barrel, the new pirate-themed tavern opening in the Magic Kingdom later this month. And look, this isn't your typical polish, practice, pixie dust, and Disney podcast. No way. We are not in the parks every day letting you know that the Hello Kitty Chucky popcorn bucket is now appearing at the Universal Orlando Resort.
That's right, Kev. We're just here to drink, talk some Disney, and dip our beak in your barrel.
Woo-wee. And you listeners have the easy part. All you guys and girls have to do is to listen up to what we think up while we drink up.
My name is Kevin.
And I'm Danny.
I'm Eli.
And Rachel is somewhere in the woods. Be careful in those woods.
She's at a cabin in the woods.
Cabin in the woods.
Sleep
Watch out
away
for the
camp.
bears.
Watch out.
Make sure you watch out for some witches or people standing in the corner alone shaking.
The Blair Witch Project.
That's right.
That's scary.
Careful in the woods. But she's out there doing that. She could probably book that vacation for you if you want a little cabin in the woods. And look, also, if you're thinking about visiting the Universal Orlando Resort or a Disney vacation, Rachel can help you book that. Booking with Rachel is one of the easiest ways to support this show. Also, you can leave a rating and a review on Apple Podcasts and or wherever you access our show. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you never miss an episode of the Magic Our Way podcast. Also, we want to thank our Patreon supporters, both past and present, for all they have done and continue to do for us. And before we get into it, it is August once again. Boy, that goes by quick. Woo! I feel like we just did this, but man, it is time for the Mohican Fantasy Football Leagues to fire back up.
Oh, man.
How about that? The crazy intersection where your Disney fandom and football, or football norteamericano, or United States football.
Or football fantasia.
Football fantasia, not the singer.
Meet.
Yes, meet and intersect.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Your level of competitiveness. I didn't even say a word.
They got long and iced tea.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. Your level of being competitive raises up when you face us in fantasy football.
That's right, guys. Look, we got two leagues, Big Cheddar Mountain as well as Cash Mountain. Both mountains, because we have mountains just like Disney does.
Well, mountains are endangered species at Disney's D-Day.
They are.
Oh,
They
God.
are.
Yes.
We haven't been able to build a third mountain, so if you guys are football fans.
Mountains are now bayous, Kevin.
Oh. So we'll make Bayou Mountain.
Bayou Mountain.
Exactly.
Oh, a Salt Dome.
Oh, yeah.
man.
Salt Dome
Mountain.
Sweet Salt Dome.
That
Yeah,
just
Salt Dome.
happened.
League.
I can't take all that sodium right now.
But that just means, look, we need some people to join the league if you're interested in it. I know we have a lot of our returning members coming back. And look, in each of the leagues, all four of us are in there competing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll start as many leagues as we need to.
Yeah. So if there's a bunch of y'all out there, especially new ones, comers that do like football and want to join, we'll start a third league. That's no problem.
Yeah.
Third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth.
Whatever you
However
need.
it takes. Give us all the mountains.
Yeah. And look, when we do drafts, like it's an interactive process. So you can come in there. We'll
Chat with us.
Chat with
There's
us.
a special
You talk
Zoom
whatever you
room that you can
want.
pop in. We can just talk about whatever you want to
Whatever
talk
you
about.
want. Then when you play one of us, you can still write us and talk trash. Be like, hey, I didn't like when you said this, or I like when you said that, but about to beat you anyway. I have trash talked a lot of people.
We got special
Over this time.
Facebook groups for all that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Fantasy football, man. Look, if you're into it, we'd love to hear from you. If you want to play in another league, you look, just add, it's very low stakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, very, very low stakes. I think the dues are like $20 or something. And just a
Yeah.
little something just to keep the pot sweet.
We don't charge
Keep it
you.
interesting.
Yeah, keep it
Yeah.
interesting. But so you win a little something in the end. It's not something essential, but you get to have fun with a bunch of other Disney fans. We make fun little Disney names for our teams and
Yeah,
stuff
have
like that.
fun. We don't
Mhm.
charge you if you want to be like, go ahead, get your guy to free agency. None of that crazy rules.
Yeah, we
stuff
don't
like
need any
that.
craziness. We
We're
don't
very
do
cool about
keepers.
that.
We draft new every year.
Yeah.
And the
Very easy.
Yeah, the experience is wide open, man. Whether you've been doing fantasy football all your life or you've never played before, there's no criteria.
Rachel has never done fantasy football. She's never been really interested, but now she is because she'll be entering her third year, I think, on this
I want to
league.
say.
And
And
the
she
first year,
won
yeah,
the
she
first
won.
year.
She's
Yeah.
highly
She beat her
highly
husband. He was the
competitive.
greatest thing. It was crazy.
It's
Yes.
crazy. We get involved. Yeah,
Greatest drama ever.
you will at some point to get to the Super Bowl. If you listen or are brave enough to join us, you will be fighting one of us to get to the top of the mountain. I promise you, it is not an easy task. It's like American Gladiators. If you want the top, one of the four of us is going to be there waiting for you.
That's right.
Chances are it won't be Kevin though.
No,
Never Kevin.
no. Maybe once in a blue moon, but
Yes.
no,
No,
chances
Kevin-
are not me.
Kevin is a good spoiler. Like Kevin is
I
one
am.
of those. To
I
be
am in the
fair-
middle, and if you're having a good time, then all of a sudden I bust you up at a losing.
For 1 week. You know, to be fair, Kevin will draft some people with crazy names, but then like all of a sudden, all the crazy name people will go off and you don't need them
Yes.
to, and he will beat you. So be
He'll
warned.
give you a loss, which may affect your rankings in the standings in
Yes.
in each of the
That's
conferences.
right.
Yes.
Anything can happen, but you got to be brave enough to
That's right.
participate.
That's right. Very minimal. So yeah, we'd love to have you reach out to us, show at magicourway.com because it's a lot of fun and we look forward to doing it every year with all the weekends and stuff. And end of the year, we just, I love just drafting because we just can hang out in the Zoom room and just draft with you people.
Oh, it's the best night of the week.
And it's a fun, yeah, it's fun.
Everyone's on an equal setting. No one knows who's going to win. No one knows who's doing well. No one knows who's first round pick got hurt and is out for the year.
That's right.
You just get to have fun. And
I love to see the names that
Yeah.
everybody comes up with. There's
And they're
always some new
talking
names.
Disney as well as football.
That's
and
right.
anything else. So yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah.
Very
So
good
yeah,
time.
reach out to us, show at magicourway.com. So look, enough of our jibber jabber. Let's go discuss the Beak and Barrel. Welcome to The Q, the segment in which we get to discuss all the news and happenings in the world of Disney today. And we are recording this show on Saturday, August 9th, and there have been a couple of news stories that broke, one of which we're going to concentrate most of our energies on. But I figure I'd mention this first one as it was the only other significant story that came out this particular week. And I am saying that the Disney Destiny floated out of the Meyer Werft shipyard in Papenburg, Germany. And this indicates that the ship is beginning its final step of sea trials and whatnot before it's sailing on November 20th, 2025. And I just want to bring that story because we are talking about the Pirate Tavern, and I wanted to say sea trials.
Oh, okay.
And it's a ship, so I mean, why not? Is that proposed? So the next Wish-class Disney Cruise Line ship is coming online very, very soon. How about that?
so
That
who
should be
conducts sea trials? Like Judge Judy or
Yeah.
any?
I think it's who's that? Donahue.
Oh. He's still around?
Donahue?
I don't think so. I don't know if he's alive.
Aquaman, he don't do it no more. Jason Momoa can't get a shot at
I
it.
didn't know he's a judge.
I think he's Lobo now.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, I just figured it was because of the seas. Captain Phillips, he can't get one.
Well,
Phillips.
ahoy, Kevin.
Yes.
All
there you
right.
go. So another Disney Cruise Line ship that you will be able to ride in the future.
Very nice.
Anyway, look, now the real reason why we're here, and that is the Beak and Barrel. And Disney dropped the menu for this pirate-themed tavern, and you can find it on the Walt Disney World website as it is set to open later this month on August 29th, 2025, just in time for your last-minute trip to Walt Disney World over the long Labor Day weekend. And remember, if you're planning to head down there to experience this new offering, book with Rachel. She's one of the most knowledgeable travel agents in the business. And if you mention that you listen to the show, a little bit of that comes back to support us. So make sure you do this. So, the Beak and Barrel, as Disney says, and I quote, "This is a place where you can grab a quick bite and quench your thirst. Enjoy a variety of spirits inspired by flavors of the Caribbean and crafted into colorful cocktails beloved by pirates. And of course, even a choice specialty drink in a mug to keep as your own loot. For extra loot, you can keep that mug. And of course, they say there will be rum. Seafarers and landlubbers of all ages will find tasty beverages paired with legendary dessert treasures. Share small plates with your pirate crew. The international influences are taken from pirate tales and adventures while selling the seven seas, end quote. So there you go.
Okay.
So, of course, as Justin says, there's going to be food, maybe more so than Oga's, and, of course, drinks. Pirate-inspired, Caribbean-inspired.
Pirate-inspired drinks. Any kind of interactive quality to this whatsoever? Any kind of showmanship?
We still spoiled from Epic.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's hard not to, after our experiences with that, for sure.
Yeah.
But no, there's nothing much, at least that I could read as far as interactivity. But a couple of things I want to point out. There's a couple of things that are on the website that are similar to Oga's. They say that for both, advanced reservations are highly recommended.
Yeah,
there's a maximum 2 drinks per guest, which I thought is cute.
You said maximum?
Maximum 2 drinks per guest.
Maximum is 2 drinks.
Yes, I looked at Oga's menu and they said the exact same thing. I'm like, really?
You don't like people to drink?
I guess not.
Okay.
Not in the Magic Kingdom. They normally don't.
No.
All right. Well, that's magic and drink. That go hand in hand.
Well, it gets better when I go to my last
If
point.
you can handle your liquor, there are people who that 2 drinks is too many.
That's fair, but we need bad behavior stories, so please.
There it is.
No, yeah. Oh, I got one for you. Just to go off a tangent.
What?
So apparently there's
You behave badly?
No, not me.
He always behaves badly.
Well, I was watching some videos, but apparently some dude lost his phone in some bushes in Disney Springs. So he proceeded to tear apart the bushes just to find his phone. And so he's sitting there, the video showing them just flinging plants out of the planter in Disney Springs trying to dig for his phone.
Wow.
Like he's Edward Scissorhands and all
Yeah, and I'm just like, why didn't you just call the damn thing?
Yeah.
But there's literally, I'll have to show it to you after the show, but I digress.
Okay.
That was just a little tangent because I thought that was hilarious. So since you mentioned bad behavior, stay tuned, stay subscribed, because another bad behavior show I'm sure is on the horizon.
Sure.
Yes.
Anyway, I continue. Similarities with Oga's. Of course, they say offerings, experiences, information are subject to restrictions and change or cancellation without notice. That means they could do whatever the hell they want, whenever they want. Also got a disclaimer. The experience takes place in an enclosed space with low lighting levels and high activity. And the last thing, which makes me laugh for both Oga's and this place, this experience is limited to 45 minutes per party.
Wow.
It's like, have y'all ever been kicked out of like Oga's after 45 minutes or anything like that? I'm curious to know how they do that.
Maybe in the early goings, but even like the last time when we went to Oga's, there was a line and we had a reservation and you check in. And those reservations at Oga's don't really mean much because they're like, yeah, we'll get you in about 25, 30 minutes.
Sure.
We gotten stuck in something where it broke down.
Oh, yeah.
And by the time we got out of there, we were like running a little behind. They're like, oh, yeah, no worries. We'll get you in about 25 to 30 minutes. And we're like, dude, like we don't have time to sit around here waiting. It's hot. Like, no. We're so in the early days I could see
when it was like super popular and everybody wanted to try it. Yeah.
Right. But it is still one of those things where they book it and you have to wait for something to open up. So I can see that they might kick you. We just normally voluntarily leave because after
You're
a while
standing,
you're standing. It's not that much fun.
That's what I was going to say.
Every drink is like $18 to $22 or something like that. So I never really tested it. So I could maybe see in the early days. Yeah.
But but I was gonna say, we never got kicked out, but it's never been a comfortable place to hang out at. Usually you're standing, the cast member is standing next to you. It's not even a hot cast member. It's just someone looking at you, like
telling you there's no Oga's.
Yeah, there's no
Oga no here.
Yeah, you get your
Oga
drink.
no bother.
What do you want? You can't sit down nowhere. So like, no, I think like 20 minutes tops is the most that I can remember being with everyone.
Like tolerated,
And that location that they're opening this in is very small.
Sure, yeah.
So,
no doubt. But here's the thing, though.
Okay.
And so I'm glad, since we're talking about standing room only kind of stuff, they do not have that little clause in the Beak and Barrel. And like at Oga's on the website, it says Oga's Cantina consists mainly of standing room with limited seating. Seating is not guaranteed upon entry.
Hopefully they learn.
Yeah, I hope. That's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping since they left it out of the website, we could sit.
Yeah.
That's nice to sit.
Right. Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, if you remember when we first heard about this, we looked at the concept art. This is before we even knew the name, which I was going to ask y'all what y'all thought about the name in a second. But we looked at the concept art and we're like, well, there are tables and there's another table and there's a table over there. Okay, this is looking good. Like just that in and of itself would make it a good place to go.
An improvement for sure over Oga's. Yes,
for sure.
That's nice.
I mean, it's begging for character interaction, like we were kind of alluding to before. But yeah, having tables, having a place to have like beers and drinks. I mean, that's what you want. You shouldn't put restrictions in a drinking environment. I mean, at least say you can't be here for 45 minutes.
Right.
Man. You can't have no pressure if you're on vacation.
I don't know.
On vacation, though?
But you're on a theme park.
But you're on vacation.
Like, but I mean, you're seeing more and more of this stuff, like with Geo82 and with Oga's, and now with Beak and Barron, stuff where I'm kind of with you in the sense that I wish we would just kept Pleasure Island, where the adults would have a place. I mean, isn't that what the whole
Unrushed,
idea? Yeah. The whole idea of Walt doing this is that the theme parks are supposed to be a place where people of all ages could have fun together. It wasn't, restricted to just being for kids. It wasn't restricted to just being for adults. This seems like a very adult-orientated kind of mindset here. What we're seeing with these bars, where it's like, well, man, y'all could have just opened a bunch of these over in Disney Springs.
Which damn done.
Yeah, it would help bring in your cash flow, separate if you're worried about people terrorizing children in Magic Kingdom. Like you just kind of said earlier, I get that.
Yeah, but I understand them cutting people off because you can't have drunken. I mean, every bad behavior story about somebody being drunk, where is it normally at? Disney Springs.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah,
but it's the heat.
You can't have this happening in the theme park,
especially not the Magic Kingdom. Yeah,
no, I don't want that to happen there. But then again, why then have a bar? You shouldn't have,
because people suck.
Yeah, people are weird. Like you want the money that would come from somebody having a place to sit down or stand up and chill out, but you don't want the repercussions for what you're opening. So again, yeah, Disney Springs would be the best place to have that, because I don't know about anybody else, but I don't want to have to feel rushed while on vacation. Like it's one thing to have timing on a ride, to say, hey, look, if you're not here on this ride with your family or whatever, these people have to go ahead of you, but not in a place we're supposed to relax.
It's funny you say that, is because like I've never felt rushed at Baseline Tap House.
No.
I could order my beers, hang out there with my family, the entire family, because they got sodas, they got like food that the kids like, and we could just hang out there like the entire time without. I've never felt like they're trying to kick me out.
Do you think maybe it's because they mostly serve beer?
Maybe so. Yeah, they don't have as many cocktails. I mean, they have a few wines here and there, but they definitely don't have. I don't think they have cocktails as much.
Yeah,
but it's probably because it's a very specific kind of tap room kind of setup.
Yeah,
but I could see that. That's why.
No, I mean, you could use the same logic for Nomad Lounge. I mean, there's a lot of places like that where you can sit around and enjoy it.
But in a theme park, though.
Yeah, but then make it like a place where you don't sit down, but it's like, I don't know, like a cart, or like the we get the ice cream or something.
What was it? The orange thing in France.
The citrus slush.
Yes. The slush, frozen slushy.
Grand Marnier.
Yeah, thank you. Grand Marnier slush. Yeah.
Yeah, come by.
No place to stand up. They all stand up.
Check it out. And I know we're going to get into what's being served and how much everything is. So I won't get into that. But some of these things, like, you may have to sit down and take that. But if you have a time limit, fine. Just make it a nice little cart area where no one can sit but can keep moving and peruse through Magic Kingdom. That
works in Epcot.
Solves all your problems.
I know it works in Epcot, like the Grand Marnier slush cart, as well as like the beer cart in UK. They're always popular.
Yeah,
people always walking up to the
La Cava.
Yeah, La Cava.
It doesn't really have a whole lot of seating in there for you to really.
But there's always a line.
Yeah,
going in and out.
Because you're gonna go get the drink. It's hot. It's humid. You're gonna sweat all of that out anyway. So you won't have the effect of if someone is sitting down and having too much to drink and causing any sort of havoc. But then you don't have to worry about your time, and you have your efficiency as well if you have those seats. I'd rather that. At least you'll let me know what I'm dealing with.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, I don't think I've ever been rushed out of Cava either.
No,
it's always been just like, you're in.
Yeah, we're big guys though too. Like, you can't be no petite waiter coming up to us saying like, get out.
Yeah, but even beside that, I don't think I've never seen them like pressure anybody to leave.
Nah,
it's
I'm just having fun.
This whole idea of having, we got to realize we're in virgin territory here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the first
that's fair
bar that you're really seeing in Disney World's Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, so
that's not attached to a big restaurant. You're right.
Yeah, they're kind of proceeding. I mean, you can get liquor, but only if you have a sit-down meal. So this is kind of a new thing that they're doing. Yeah. So maybe they're being a little conservative to start, and as time goes on, they'll start to allow for things. I mean, I got to imagine this thing's going to be like GO82. It's going to almost be like impossible to get into. And then people finally get into it. And then 99.9% of them are going to be influencers that they're all on their cell phones and ruining everyone else's experience. And then in a few months, it's not even going to be that big of a thing anymore.
No, it's always the new hotness. Because, yeah.
Having said all that, what do y'all think about the name, the Beak and Barrel?
That made me think of a bird like hanging out, eating like a woodpecker or something like that. It screamed pirate to me.
Exactly. That's exactly what I thought myself. I'm like, if I didn't know that they were opening a pirate-themed bar, if I heard the name Beak and Barrel, would I automatically associate that with pirates and adventure and everything? I was like, I don't know. I think they could have done better. I think they really could have done better than that.
They hide it a little bit. Yeah. Because I think about Epic's Oak and Star, which is Logan Celestial Park. Well, Star, it's no doubt. I don't know where the oak comes in, but I'm assuming it's like from the barrels. So it's that one's a little bit closer as far as where it's located than I think Beak and Barrel. You have to think about Beak and Barrel a little bit.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I don't hate the name. It's just that I don't automatically love it either.
Well, you know, it's funny. There is a backstory that they have printed on their website.
Oh, about why it's called this?
Well, it's just, I mean, so let me preface the Disney Parks blog has a longer version of the story, but this is the one that when you pull up the Walt Disney World website, the Beak and Barrel, they have this backstory posted, and they call it in a section titled "Behind This Legendary Dive." So they gave us a little bit of a backstory. So here's what I say, and I quote Disney directly. The Beak and Barrel was established by Captain Mary Goldwyn and is overseen by Rummy, her chatty parrot quartermaster. Hey, Kirk.
Somewhere he's laughing.
Somewhere he's laughing. And I continue. This hideaway holds a trove of stories, treasures, and magical mysteries, all waiting to be discovered, end quote. So that's their short version of what the backstory is for this place.
And that's our homage to Quarter Pounder Kirk.
Yes,
that's right. Wherever you are.
That's it. Quarter made Kirk.
Half-assed. Half-master. Half-bass.
Bassmaster. Kirk. Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
We miss you, brother.
Yeah, we do.
Absolutely.
Thinking about you. Hopefully we'll have him back on the show.
One of these days.
Yeah. My question is why not incorporate Jack Sparrow? That's the first thing.
Why not call it Tortuga Tavern, except for the fact that you've got the restaurant that no one goes. It's a seasonal restaurant across the way. Like, why would we not do this over there? That's what I would like to have known, because I think you would have had a lot more space to work with. But
that's your theming, right? I mean, you have pirates. You have all the stuff you've built up.
Tortuga Tavern, and says it right there.
You got movies off of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'll work there. I'm just saying.
Got me, man. Like
I figured like I might have been out of my gourd, but yeah, if you've already capitalized on this specific genre, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody knows who these characters are. They'd flock to that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what ends up happening here. I'm sure people will flock to it, but they're mostly going to be influencers.
I don't think
pretty much. Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be mostly. Well, influencers and maybe locals. I don't think that you're going to have too many people trying to
jump in. And maybe if they serve them towels like in GO82, because look, the towels made it. The towels made it for me.
That was really needed. Yeah, because we were
oh my God,
burning up. It was so hot out. That nice. Really felt good.
You know, it was funny. I was just looking up. I was like, there's something in there that I think is a better title, but they already used it.
What's that?
And that's the El Pirata El Perico restaurant.
What's
that quick service? I'm like,
yeah,
what?
It's Spanish for the pirate and the parrot. But it's fancy because it's Spanish, right?
That did sound fancy.
That would have been a killer name for it, but they already used it for a quick service thing. But I don't know. Maybe they could have just attached a tavern to it instead of calling it a Beak and Barrel.
What about bringing a new version of Trader Sam's in?
Yeah.
Trader Sam's Rum Bar or something like that.
Or a different pirate or something, whatever. Yeah.
Well, something we know of, because like, again, if you have this franchise and people love the Pirates, I mean, it's still in syndication, it's still on cable. People would love you pull any character out and just say, hey, look, this is their place for you to hang out at. And again, there's no character interaction in this, but man, that's some good money you're missing out on.
Barnacles and booze. Go with that.
I thought you were going with another B word, but I'm with that as well.
Well, we could do that too.
I got to be in there more than 45 minutes.
I was thinking they could be... and a massage.
Yeah. Hello.
And a fancy massage.
Since this is gone, bring this back. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking they could have done something stupid and silly, like, here's the rum.
Yeah, of course. That would be great.
Where's the rum always gone? Well, here's the rum.
That would have worked.
And then you could have Jack Sparrow running to the bar. You know, just like Follow me. I found the room.
Perfect.
With a big X. You can have a big X. I don't know.
I don't hate the name, but I also, it doesn't grab you instantly. It's not like one of those great names where as soon as you hear it, you're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I need a T-shirt with that on there. That you don't. It doesn't necessarily come across
The beak and barrel. I rather have the pirate and the perico in Spanish with that than beak and barrel, I think. But anyway.
All right, well, let's get to the fair.
Yeah, so as you know, if you listen to the show enough, man, we love checking out the menus of these things. And it looks like, and I've been bouncing back and forth to see if there's any difference. It looks like lunch and dinner are pretty much the same.
That's like Oga's.
Yeah, just like Oga's. Yes. I feel like they have more food offerings than Oga's, I believe. But we'll find out. Let's see what happens. All right, so let's start. And in fact, their menu leads off with From the Galley.
Okay.
The section's called.
The Galley.
And so I'll read off the 4 things and we can delve in a little bit more if descriptions and whatnot. But they have something called Island Provisions. And then you have Kraken's Catch. And then you have 2 versions of this. Cook's Corn Griddle Cakes, which I assume is like a pancake. One version has roasted corn and poblano peppers. And the other version has chipotle braised chicken. So one savory, one, I guess, for vegetarian kind of stuff.
That's what I was saying.
So pirates eat so many corn griddle cakes that we need 2 versions of it?
I guess so. It's because they got one with meat and one without meat. So I guess a vegetarian and a, I don't know.
Remember the pirate movie where the pirates were chowing down on corn griddled cakes?
So they cut that out the movie, but that's why they so grouchy, because they got all that starch.
Why is the corn griddle cake always gone?
Dang it. Man, the torpedo.
That's why we never have it, because they never have it.
I'm always mad.
Corn griddled cake.
Yeah.
It's a pancake, basically. They say it's a warm corn cake stuffed with something, with melted cheese.
But it doesn't scream pirate.
No, it really doesn't. It screams vegan.
It screams, it screams Caribbean for sure. But yeah, I don't know if any pirates have got that fancy.
Well, I guess that's fair enough, Kev. You're right.
Yeah.
Maybe Caribbean.
Like
okay.
Yeah, because it's like some kind of corn cake stuff with melted cheese and whatever they want else they want to stuff it with.
But pirates are like aristocratic barbarians. I
was hoping for some fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some kind of salted.
Some seafood.
I was hoping for like a seafood tower, like a boiled seafood kind of tower thing. That would be great.
That's easy to do on a ship,
right?
Yeah. Cook it or even dried, something,
crab legs, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
That's
not crab, not corn cake.
Not corn griddle cake.
Crab cakes, maybe,
crab cakes,
but not corn cakes.
They got a thing called Island Provisions, which looks like their version of a pirate charcuterie.
Okay.
And it basically contains like plantain chips, blue corn tortillas, and toasted flatbread served with mango chutney, garlic chimichurri, spiced guava, and zesty culantro cream dips.
That was cool how you said that.
Chimichurri,
garlic chimichurri with garlic and spiced guava.
Yes.
Yeah, chimichurri. It's basically just like things in dips.
Ugh.
You have plantain chips and corn tortillas and flatbread, and you can dip it in.
That sounds like that's not something you should order. That should just come to the table.
That's just like I know. I'm about to say that's like fancy chips and dip.
Yeah,
it's all it is. That should come to the table, no charge, and you have your drinks and you enjoy your chips. Like that is how much is that?
$16. $16 for a good time.
$16.
Get the hell out of here!
You go to the grocery store and just get a whole bag of chips and then salsa, and that's like under half the cost of that.
I would actually pay for chips and salsa or chips and queso or chips and guacamole. Like we're at La Cava or something like that. I would pay for that before I would pay for this.
Yeah, no.
Well, how about something that'll suck you back? Like the Kraken's Catch, like I said.
Excuse me?
Yes. Is that an offer?
I got excited for a second. Like I was like, are we looking at the same
could be. No, I'm talking
Ahoy, baby.
Ahoy.
Hey.
Aho. No, it's a Kraken's Catch. It's octopus tentacles.
Yeah.
Marinated in lemon and lime juice with olives, bell peppers, avocado, and piquillo pepper almond foam. What the hell is that?
I don't know, but none of that sounds
exactly.
Good.
Wait, they want us to eat an octopus's tentacles.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sushi joint, I assume.
Oh, a Vietnamese dish.
No, a sushi
Vietnamese
joint.
dish.
No. A sushi joint would be great in the Magic Kingdom.
A sushi joint would be great.
Octopus in a bar?
I don't know how
Kraken's Catch. Apparently, a Kraken caught an octopus.
I mean, I've eaten in a Vietnamese restaurant a long time ago with a friend, and they had served octopus because that's like a delicacy for over there.
In Vietnam, yeah,
yeah,
octopus?
And octopus, and it's like, oh, okay. I don't think I want to pay to have that. Now, look, I'm not a fan of olives either.
I love olives.
Yeah, that's fair, but I'm not trading you octopus for olives, right?
If you had to eat an olive or an octopus, what would you eat?
Neither.
No, you
Just star.
got to pick one. It's like F, Marry, kill.
Oh, I would have olives.
Well, I would have. Well, I know what an octopus tentacle tastes like, and to me, it tastes better than olive.
Well,
but
it's definitely tough.
Get outta here.
it's chewy. It's just really.
Oh, I would pick
it's
olives.
very chewy.
Very
No,
chewy.
I like olives.
but I hate the
because of that.
aftertaste of an olive. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I love
Oh, I
olives.
love olives. I'll do that all day.
Yeah, that's fair.
You,
but
you can't eat a muffalata?
yeah, I can eat a muffalata.
That's olive salad.
But that's combined with other stuff. It's like I hate tomatoes by itself, but if you have it in a hamburger, I can eat it. It's weird.
You've got rules.
We all got rules. This is a
We
world
got
with
the meats.
rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. But wait, this combination is wrong.
No, but here's the thing. It's like at Skipper Canteen, people freaked out over heads on shrimp.
Oh,
They're
no.
going to freak
good
out on
point.
octopus tentacles.
Well, I was thinking where you were going with that was that, okay, so that's why they can't do boiled shrimp because people would freak out about.
Well, they did freak out. That's why
Yeah.
they changed the menu.
but no, like why? No one wants to eat octopus.
Is it
tentacles.
fried octopus tentacles or something?
I don't know.
Like, I didn't
They
know.
just say it's marinated in lemon and lime sauce. So I was assuming it's like a sushi type thing.
You know
That's
what
what
I
I
think
was
this is? I think
wondering.
this is Disney trying to get back at all the influencers. Like, oh yeah, come on in. And you're gonna have to eat the octopus tentacle.
We want that filmed. Joe Rogan shows up like, here's live octopus. Yeah.
Yep.
My question is, what kid would eat any of this?
None.
Corn cakes and octopus tentacles? Like, seriously?
Yeah, right. Little Johnny, eat your street beef. Well, I'd rather eat that than griddle cakes with octopus.
I know my kids probably wouldn't.
This is in Geo 82, right? Like, kids are invited here?
Yeah, kids can definitely come.
I would figure this is Magic Kingdom,
Yeah.
but I just wanted to ask to be sure because
that's fair.
there's nothing in here for a kid to eat.
There's a
Well,
very
the
sophisticated
next category is probably the only thing that my kids would do which is the non-alcoholic specialty beverages.
You can't
So
change
we're
the
just
young-
giving up on the meeting.
Yeah, I think we're giving up on eating because I don't think my kids would eat any of this stuff.
Yeah, no, exactly. Okay, so you just
What about the braised chicken with the griddle cake? Like, they wouldn't try that?
Maybe, I don't know.
Ah,
It might be too complicated for them at this point.
Yeah, who
Okay.
wants that?
I don't want it. I know you don't like chicken.
At least my two youngest wouldn't. My oldest might experiment, but she's older for a reason.
Well, this is the only thing out of those four things that I would try
The pancake.
with the chicken, but not like, ooh, I need to try that. But like, if it was like, hey, try one of these four, that's the only one I can
I mean, corn
see.
cakes are basically what we call Johnny cakes.
Yeah.
Down here in the South or in the country or in Appalachia.
But, go ahead.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all right. So, not
All right,
alcohol.
so
Yeah,
on
they
the-
got the two
No, okay, so
non-alcoholic ones.
There's nothing a kid will eat here. What can a kid drink here?
They'll have two things. One called the Cursed Treasure and the other one called the Treasure Trove. The cheaper one, of course, is the Cursed Treasure at $8. Apparently, it's a indulgent blend of coconut milk and cookie crumbs topped with vanilla foam and Pirate's Gold.
That's
So candy in a cup.
Basically.
Ugh.
And cookies.
But it's like coconut milk. It's not even like whole milk. Like, does the coconut milk have that weird?
No, it's coconut
after-
water or is it coconut milk?
Coconut
says
milk. It
milk.
says coconut milk.
It says
Okay,
coconut.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But the vanilla foam thing, I guess that's kind of like having a.
I guess. My oldest would do this. I don't think my two youngers would be like,
My kid would be like, "Can I have a Coke?"
yeah.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
she would really care about. I mean, kids don't need all this crap in their drinks. They don't need all this.
No, they just
Cookie
need it to
crumbs.
sparkle and
Yeah.
be sweet. That's it.
Yeah, that's
Like,
it.
like if there's a way you could improve on Coke, okay, then that might appeal to a kid. Like, you're like, oh, this is Mega Coke, or this is like Coke without the corn syrup. This is like the sugar Coke. Like if they could improve on the Coca-Cola.
Teeth melting Coke.
Yeah, there's regular Coke. There's Coke with actual sugar in it. There's the icy version of Coke.
And Pirate Coke.
Yeah, Pirate Coke. Pirate Coke. That would work.
Yeah, that's awesome. Actually,
They would go with that, but my kid wouldn't go anywhere near this.
I think my kids would order the next thing, but only for the things that it comes with.
Okay, well maybe I'm wrong then.
So the
Okay.
treasure trove, basically, it's they say it's a mysterious ube, lemon, and coconut concoction served with vanilla cake plank, chocolate cannonball, and golden caramel popcorn. As I said, my kids would probably get this and just eat the sides instead of the drink.
Wait, there's popcorn in the drink?
No, it's on the side. It's on the side.
Okay.
Be clear about that. It's not in the concoction, but from the pictures show the vanilla cake and the chocolate cannonball and the popcorn on the side.
can you share that?
The picture? Yeah.
Please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because I
have
was
not
reading it,
seen
I
this.
didn't know what an ube was. I don't.
Ube
is that root.
Yeah, it's basically a purple sweet potato.
I don't
Yeah,
watch
from the
all that
Philippines.
Food Network stuff.
No, I know that because it's like a Filipino.
It's a Filipino thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin ordered it when we went to go get ice cream.
Yep.
Okay.
Purple,
It's
right?
purple. Yeah, it's just the only thing is colored is purple.
It has but to be fair, yeah, it has a weird combination of ingredients and, you know, maybe that's why I was asking for the picture, because like maybe the presentation of it looks so aesthetically appealing that you can't resist it. But if you just read this as what it is, like a chocolate cannonball, I'm assuming that's just like a big scoop of ice cream or something like that. I mean,
let me scroll to where there it is. This is the drink that I was talking about.
Okay.
The second one.
What we got? What is this?
Okay, so that's popcorn and cakes.
Yeah, basically it has sides.
There ain't nothing in that.
It's like a garnish.
Oh, okay. So that's a cannonball.
A treasure trove, yeah.
Okay, so is that the ube that's in the mug?
Well, you see the purple, yeah.
Yeah.
The purplish is given that color.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. The ube is in the drink. The popcorn and the cakes and all that stuff like that's on the side.
Cannonball and the vanilla cake you can see right there with the little popsicle thing sticking out. My kids would eat all the stuff on the plate. Maybe not the drink.
No.
Is that worth $13.75?
No.
But if that's the only thing, it's funny. It's served in like a mule can or a glass. I'm like, it should be a mule.
I want more popcorn at least for $13.
I know. Yeah.
Do I get to take the mule cup with me? Because if I get to take that, maybe that would be.
It's a
worth
nice
it.
cup.
It's a nice cup.
And you know what? Some kid, I'm not saying your kids, but some kid's going to take that chocolate cannonball and hum that at somebody.
That'd be awesome.
That's going to happen.
And they're going to shotgun the popcorn?
It has to. But they should do that. I mean, that's a food fight thing, if anything. But
There's a tentacle thing while we're at it.
Wait, that's
a-
food. That's not a drink.
That's supposedly one of the.
Oh yeah, because look, there's the olives.
There's
right?
the olives with the foam and the tentacles.
that looks just as gross as the.
And what is that
description.
called again?
That is
The Kraken's Catch, right?
yes, that is a cracker sketch. Thank you,
Yeah.
Eli.
Oh hell no!
No problem. That looks gross. Like
Yeah.
they
That
could
doesn't
put
look
some bacon in it.
That won't last long, I guarantee it.
No,
No, it will not. Like
They will
this.
change that out for sure.
I thought it was going to be like a little bowl and something was hidden in there, but that's too. Maybe if that was made of candy, the tentacle, maybe you got something there.
That is that'll
No,
suck
but
you
no,
back.
I know it won't. I mean, like
You know, if
could
you touch
probably-
a spot, it'll spit back at you like in
That's
Animal
nice,
Kingdom.
you know.
I don't know if you knew that.
Black ink.
Yes, black ink.
You can like take the tentacle, stick it to your face, and then tell the cast members you got measles. See if you get like a free stay or something like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's
But,
just
that's
move
not gonna
on
work.
from
Well,
this.
let's move on to
This
some
is-
of the drinks that they highlight.
Ugh.
They got some pictures of. This is this that you're seeing right there. This is the Salty Seas Margarita.
Okay, so when finally we get into some alcoholic
Margarita, which is Lalo Blanco tequila, Cointreau liqueur, ube, and lime. They really love the ube.
Yeah,
They lean into the Filipinos. Like, thank you, but it doesn't have to be in everything.
It tastes that good?
cultural appropriation.
It's just a sweet potato. That's all it is. It's just purple.
No, it must be really sweet. They put it in there.
Man, I like ube, but it's just a sweet potato.
right,
I
well,
get ube fries. It's just a sweet potato.
Checking
fries.
it out
No
now.
big deal. But I guess
Okay.
it's the purple thing that freaks people out. I guess I don't know.
Okay, and,
All
but say it one more time. What was it in there again?
Salty Seas Margarita. I just wanted to say that again.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. He's got he's in there.
Family magic.
Margarita.
Spoken like a man with no gag reflex.
Well, he made dip gang, not the other way around. Tell him.
I've never heard you complain.
And you never will.
Put a tentacle on that. huh? Why don't
yes,
you?
we friends.
Yeah.
We friends like that.
Arr.
Anyway, yeah. So the Salty Seas Margarita has Lalo Blanco tequila. I don't know that brand.
Uh-huh.
Cointreau liqueur. I know that brand. Ube. I know that. And lime. So sounds like a pretty simple
Not
margarita.
bad.
Yeah,
Not
it's not
bad.
I've never had Lalo Blanco tequila, so
I would give that a try,
yeah.
Yeah.
I would give that a shot.
just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
But
just-
I mean, it's not
I'd wanna
calling to
say
me. But yeah,
no.
All right.
No. So this one is the Siren's Whisper.
the sirens. Okay, finally a name I like.
The
Okay,
Siren's Whisper.
I like
a
that
very
name.
elegant little glass, very simple.
okay.
Nothing fancy about it, but
It's
basically
blue.
it's blue. Yes, it has a nice color in the light.
Oh,
Hopefully it looks like that when you order it. Because it is backlit, as you can tell from this picture. But anyway.
it very much. Yeah, and
Yes.
I'd like to see that in Pandora.
Yeah. No, that'd be a great idea,
Yeah.
I think. A drink like this.
Yeah.
All right. So Siren's Whisper. This is what's in it. We have pot and column still white rum blend. So a rum blend, basically. Bowls blue curacao liqueur, which is basically a Bowls version of
Oh, that's
blue
how they get the
curacao.
blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nice blue, too. Yeah. And they have Combier crème de pêche, de vigne liqueur, lime, and cinnamon. That's it.
Cinnamon?
Yeah. I guess it's like an
aftertaste.
they sprinkle on top, I assume.
Now, I would think that it was so bitter that like this kind of comes in to give the extra
That
spice
one
to
look
it.
to balance it out.
Yeah, that's what I would
It doesn't
think.
look like cinnamon in the thing, but I gotta think they just a dash.
Pesh, isn't that normally in reference to fish?
That's what I thought too.
But it's not.
It's whatever combia crème de pêche. Or is it peach?
I
Okay.
don't know.
Divine
I don't know about the
liqueur.
Pesh mode or none of that. That's just whatever works.
Crème de pêche mode.
Yeah.
Divine liqueur.
Uh-huh.
Okay then.
Ah oui, but it's a whisper. It's a whisper.
Whisper.
The siren's whispering in your ear.
Well, that's nice. I like it when she whispers.
Drink fish.
Le Pesce.
That's right.
That's it.
Oh, real quick, there's the corn griddle cakes. If you're curious what it looks like.
Oh,
It's
wait,
got
what we got?
Yeah, it's about what I
looks like
expected it
looks
to
like
look
a
like.
hamburger.
No. That was like a McMuffin.
Yeah. Give
Like
it a line
some
on the side, nothing.
Jimmy,
major.
like a Jimmy Dean biscuit without anything really on it.
Jimmy Dean. Now this looks like something.
Okay.
Oh,
what we
now we're
got
talking.
here?
Okay, what's this?
This is the Barrels Ablaze.
I love it.
This is my drink. Yes.
I think so.
this one
Okay.
For
speaks to me.
$20, you get a mix of Jack
$20?
Daniels. Well, it's
like
theme park
19.
prices. It's $19, but come
Yeah,
on.
but it's 20
Taxes
bucks.
$20. It's Disney Park prices. It's worse than French Quarter prices. But anyway, it's it is. I think it's still cheaper down the quarter, but even though it's expensive down there. Well, I digress.
Yeah, those hand grenades are pretty affordable.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's gross.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have Jack Daniels bonded bourbon with honey, lemon, and chili.
Oh man, you have me with Jack Daniels and honey.
Yeah.
Like the what was it?
Chili. Yeah.
Honey.
It's the
honey
chili
lemon.
that kind of throws me a little bit.
Again, I think it's like the cinnamon where it's like a
Yeah. We've
a steak.
We've
salt.
had drinks like that before where they've put like, some sort of little spice in it so it doesn't
Offsets it.
it's strong, but you kind of feel like a small little bite after.
I know, but when you hear cinnamon or you hear chili, you kind of think of something that does overtake the flavor of the drink. Like, it does change
too
things.
much. Yeah, it does.
You,
Yeah, if
you
you put
have
too
a
much.
very distinct, Kevin can name the names of the rums and you're like, oh, that sounds like it might be something fun. But when you hear cinnamon or you hear chili, you like that just, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to be tasting there. Why would I want to drink that?
Yeah, we're
it's like-
professionals.
It's like my friend's Long Island iced tea recipe. He doesn't put tequila in it because then it becomes just a tequila drink.
Mm.
Any other tequila, because it just it's kind of like strawberry where it just dominates all the flavors.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I could
Yeah.
see that.
I mean,
Yeah.
it depends on the combo, right? Because if it's too strong and then someone's like, oh, I don't like how it tastes too alcoholic. This is like that kind of drink that they're catering to, that type of person.
This seems like more like, a drink for somebody who wants to taste the alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh
but,
yeah,
drink.
no. I mean,
but you
look at
want
this
that
picture.
flavorful thing, like if someone's into that. I personally am not. I need you to hurt me. Like I like to taste. I like to taste like, ooh, like that was good and smooth, but then I got the taste of bourbon or tequila or whatever after that.
Well, I gotta think since the bourbon's listed first, it has the most.
Yeah.
Is there a drink called the Hurt Me?
There should be the Hurt Locker.
The Hurt Locker would
Hurt
work
Davy
really
Jones
good for
Locker.
this.
I
Yeah.
so totally want that. That would be even a better name for the bar. Hurt Me.
Hurt me. I pay you take a gold for
Hurt
this.
Me's Tavern.
Yeah. Feel the pain. That's
Well,
it.
one of these other signature cocktails that we don't have a picture of is called Portugal, and I thought I'd figure I'd mention that since we have a Portugal
yes.
joint here in the quarter.
I see what you did there, Disney.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah,
well
Portugal.
done.
Yes.
Because that Portugal is known for their rum drinks. It's a tiki bar.
It's big time. It's got the monsoon,
Mm-hmm.
which if you're not careful, will knock you on your ass.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, it will.
We went there for on his birthday, and then we ended up at Vincent's afterwards. That's how lit we were.
Yep. You've heard
Yeah.
of a hurricane from Patos, but you have not had anything until you've gone to Portugal and gotten a monsoon.
Yes, Portugal is probably the best hamburger bar in New Orleans
That
City.
funny
Yeah.
stuffed baked potato and you get a monsoon. Oh,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
it
it's
was
such,
filling.
so. Yeah, you walk out of there stuffed.
Oh yeah, you do.
And the monsoon cuts through all that.
Mm,
That's the best part.
mm.
No matter how stuffed you are, it blazes its way through it. But I don't think this drink is anything like the monsoon
Oh, well, do tell.
because it leads off with London dry gin. So it's not a rum drink at all.
Oh,
So,
Okay.
well, just like Tiana's, they didn't really research.
all right.
But we got London dry gin, ruby port, lemon juice, and spiced cranberry.
So a lot of sweet and sour. Going
Sounds
on
like it,
here.
yeah. Sounds like it.
The
Not
gin
my
is going
kind
to
of
be well
thing.
hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like a fancy gin and tonic of sorts.
Yeah.
yeah. That's
so-
not the. I went too hard on vacation and I need to drink that resets me. That would not be the drink right there for me.
Well, maybe you need the lit fuse.
No, the Barrels and Blaze
like
is a good
the name
start, but I
there.
do like the name of Lit Fuse.
Lit fuse is interesting, yes.
Okay, let's hear this.
Lit fuse is Los Siete Misterios Doba Yes Mezcal, which tequila. It's tequila.
I was like, get it, Kevin, because I saw that and green, like, boy,
Yeah, that's the brand
Mike.
tequila.
Tish,
That's all
you
it is.
spoke French.
I did.
it's like a bad,
Not really.
Ray Mysterio.
And I got some
all
Latin
that.
going. We got some Tempus Fugit Creme de Banane Liqueur. Banana liquor.
Okay.
Translate. Coconut water, lime juice, Hella Cocktail Company smoked chili bitters, which I thought was cute.
Oh man, we're back to the chili. You had me until again the chili.
Well, it's the bitters. I'm assuming they treat it like old fashioned bitters. So
Okay.
I can't imagine it can't be as much.
it blends well. Maybe you thinking?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's tequila, creme de banana liqueur, which is also banana liqueur is also in the banana cabana drink.
I've just never had very many tiki drinks, rum drinks with chili in it.
I mean, I've had like mezcal. I mean, mezcal doesn't really have. It's strong.
I like mezcal.
Mezcal's good, yeah,
but it's very smooth, so you don't really taste anything with that.
it doesn't dominate the flavor for sure.
Right.
If
so
anything, the banana liqueur would.
but that's what, yes, exactly. So like they throwing all this other stuff on top of it. And so like, I don't know what that combination is mixed with chili at the end, unless you say, hey, it's spicy.
I gotta think because it's the end. It's still just like a dusting.
Yeah.
So you get like a little bit on the front on your tongue, but most of it's gonna be. I guess it's like a Long Island iced tea where they hide the tequila with all this other stuff. I don't know.
Well, I think they water it down. That's what I think.
Yeah, maybe so.
That
Yeah.
mezcal is very strong. So
I don't know if you need to water it down when you're at a 2 drink maximum.
maybe that's why you have a
What's the
max.
point at that point? Like,
Which
yeah.
has the highest alcohol content? I want 2 of those,
Give me that.
and then I will get my money's worth.
I mean,
spare the chili.
they
Yes.
must assume that the average park goer has no tolerance whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Banana chili.
I've never had
Banana
the
and
banana
chili.
liqueur with the coconut water. With I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even think the banana cabana has tequila and banana in it. No,
No.
it doesn't. Yeah.
We need to find a Disney bartender or ex-bartender and says, how do all of these different ingredients incorporate to, because some of it doesn't sound like they should work.
Banana cabana is an awesome drink, and so is the Lapu Lapu, and so
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
Magical Star, and those are always on every menu, and they're great.
Yeah.
Somebody's taste testing them, so hopefully it works when it's all combined together. I suppose.
I hope
But,
so.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the second time. It just kind of threw me for a loop. Like, wait, why?
Yeah. I was fine with one drink that says, hey, we're going to experiment with chili, but we can't make that the overall theme.
I mean,
Right.
if they just took the menu of, say, Trader Sam's and just put it in the Magic Kingdom, like, aren't we good?
That would have been good.
Why do we need all this? Like, like, why not do that?
Yeah. That's a good.
That's a good point.
Well, because it means you got to use what works, Danny. I mean, it's
Oh,
already
wait.
established. We got to try something different. That way we can charge more because nobody knows what they're dealing with.
Well, of course, as you look at the picture we have there, like Mary Poppins says, we always need a rum punch.
Ah.
Oh, good.
There,
I like
there
rum
is
punch.
your rum punch,
Okay.
which is Don Q Reserva 7 Puerto Rican rum, hibiscus demerara, I don't know what demerara is, and lime topped with prosecco. Ooh, prosecco.
Oh.
Ooh, prosecco.
That's fancy pantsy.
Ooh,
What's this
yes.
called again?
This is the hibiscus rum punch royale.
This might have moved up my list to the number one thing I need to try.
Really?
Yeah.
It sounds tasty to me.
It
I'll
does
take
sound tasty.
I mean, you look at it, it looks like
and refreshing in the heat.
Yes. Oh, yeah, no doubt. It does. And it comes in like a very copper cup, kind of like a mule.
Oh,
You
that's
look at the
perfect.
picture with a little bit of lime
Oh,
just for that
I
fragrance.
see the picture.
Yeah.
I could down that pretty easy, it seems like.
And it still has that ube color.
It does.
That's what I was thinking.
They're all about the ube. Thank
Yeah.
you, but doesn't have to mean everything.
Why don't I just call it Ube's Bar?
Ube's
this
Bar.
is-
Okay, Ube.
Give me all the purple.
Yeah, get it.
All the purple
Word.
stuff.
All right.
So, yeah. What was that? Oh, this is a picture of the Island Provisions, in case you're curious. This basically is a chips and dip kind of thing.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
Nice look.
It is a nice look. Yeah, I'll give it that.
I give it that.
They really made chips and dip look
chips,
something fancy.
Yeah.
It is fancy. Fancy chips and
So wait,
dip.
that's it? That's the end of the menu?
No, there's
No,
other
there's
stuff.
more.
There's the
Okay,
port
okay.
call. We were talking about the port
That
call.
looks
That's the
beautiful.
port call.
That looks out that's like a chantilly cake.
It
right
does.
there.
You're right. It
That's
does.
it.
And in the cups, I think those are the standard cups because that was the second drink with that cup.
You see, I love those cups. Like, I know there was a souvenir mug that looked like One-Eyed Willie from the Goonies, but these cups, like right here, I love that.
I would take those home, kind of like the Geo82 ones we got.
Oh, totally. Like, keeps your drink cold the entire time through.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
yeah.
looks good. This is the lit fuse. We're looking at the picture. We talked about this a little bit earlier.
Oh, you can see the chili dusting. It's around the rim.
It's around the rim. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, that's different.
Yes.
Then. That's different. That's
you only
like
get it on the initial drink.
So
that's like your initial tequila drink.
Yes.
Yeah, they have some salt. And that makes more sense than putting it in there. If that's
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's. I figure since it was last, it's got to be some kind of dusting. And then
that's a One-Eyed Willie cup.
That's a One-Eyed Willie cup. Yeah. There it is.
So is that for like a specific drink in particular, or is that just, you can just get that with any drink?
It's the Plunderer's Punch.
Wait, did we talk about the Plunderer's
No,
Punch?
this
we are
is the
talking
next
about
thing
it
we're
now.
We're talking about it now.
Oh, this is happening.
This
Okay.
is now,
the
baby.
Plunderer's Punch. Guess how much this thing is?
I already know, so I can't.
I know.
Oh, wait, I don't know.
Hey, let me give you a guess. This is like this place's Nautilus.
Yeah, let's put it like
You were
this.
telling me that's a $99 cup.
Well, maybe not that much, but this is definitely $46 even.
Oh, wait, come on, man. You said you're going to let me
You
guess.
gonna let him guess.
Oh, no, I'm
you
sorry.
said
I'm sorry.
Nautilus, and you made me like, you went higher.
Yeah, I was about to give him a clue.
I was going to say $50, but you know what? If just the price is right, I would have overbid. So
I was trying to keep up.
I'm sorry,
with the
yes.
notes, so I ended up leading the price, but I was going to give you as a clue, like, yeah, I would flip out over having to pay for this.
that's a cool cup. It is. It's a cool looking cup.
It's a cool cup.
It's a cool cup, but how much drink is actually in that?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's
I
the
think
thing.
the earlier cups, man, those are the cups you want to take home because those keep your drink cold no matter what.
Mhm.
Well, the main liquor in this is just spiced rum. It's Kraken black spiced rum, and that's it. And then you have blackberry, lime, and vanilla.
Yeah, that's
all
that's
set.
probably the
Now
strongest.
that is something I would love to try.
So it's
Yeah.
straight rum with flavoring.
That's
a
the
little bit of
strongest
flavors, which
drink
is
that
not
they
bad.
have. It doesn't
Bravo.
have-
Yeah. Okay. So now I
And you
want to
get
try
the
that.
souvenir pirate skull.
Ain't none of that Peixe de la
Wait,
Leche
yes.
stuff up in
That comes with the drink.
That according to the
Yeah.
menu, it's served in a souvenir pirate skull
Yeah,
mug. So
yeah.
That you can take with you. So the drink itself is 40
$6.
It's $46, which I assume includes the mug because
and it includes the mug. I would do that.
I would do
there-
that too.
and there's your 2-drink minimum right there. Because if it's $90, can't afford no more
Yeah,
than that.
give me all the skull cups.
That's it.
Jeez.
That's all they need to lead with right there.
Maybe it's like a Lapu Lapu. It's like you get it and it's like, $30-$40 in the pineapple. But once you get it without the pineapple and you're just refilling the pineapple, like if I just refill that mug, maybe it's only like $20 or something.
Well, on average with the rest of the drinks, I could see that.
Yeah, that's fair, but like we should be like, put that same alcohol in this, please. But yeah, they should. I mean, like the souvenir mugs is always I collect a few of them from Trader Sam's. So
Yeah.
I should put a straw through his good eye socket.
Oh,
I like that.
I like options.
Okay, fine, yeah.
Oh, like a straw through the tooth. Like, I mean, that's
yeah.
give it a
Through
gold
his
tooth.
nostrils or something. Yeah, it's gold tooth.
Give it a gold tooth. Like
He's
put a
Alvin
little hole
Kamara.
right through there,
He's got a grill like Alvin
Pirates
Kamara.
like gold, Kevin.
Look at the details.
I'm saying, pay
The
attention.
details, Eli.
That's it.
Oh, the details.
Always a gold tooth.
And of course, as I was going through pictures, we got beers, we got wines, and that's pretty much rounds out the menu as far as their specialties. We've talked about all their signature cocktails, and you got Rhines draft beer, you got bottle and can beer, stuff like you'd find in a resort.
Well, you got one thing that I didn't know if you were going to get to it, but I thought
what is it?
was
What's
kind of
special?
special. The reserve rum selection, the special pour.
This is true. Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of Tiffin's.
Oh,
That's why Yeah.
They do have a 2-ounce pour of reserve rum selections that you can get. This is the other special thing. All the other stuff, you can get beer. You got Pirates Paradise Blonde Ale, which is a blonde ale. You got a sour beer, which people that like sour beers. You got IPAs, lagers, whatever. But you have these reserve rum selections, which, to Eli's point, look very nice. For $45, you can get a 2-ounce pour of Foursquare Rum Distillery Exceptional Cask Selection Mark. Oh, what is that Roman numeral? 28.
It's a lot. That's 28? Good call, Kev.
Yeah, I think that's 28. 2 X's, a V, and 3 I's.
Mm-hmm. That looked like something out of Wheel of Fortune.
Or for the same price, you can get a 2-ounce pour of Florida Caña 25-year rum, which I would probably go for first.
Yeah, I was going to
Okay.
say, like, what I thought was cool about this, if they do this like Tiffin's, shout out to Cam, like, if they have a nice presentation with it, because again, you
Oh,
have
that would be neat.
Yeah, I was gonna say again, here's a chance you have a pirate theme. Like you can really make this particular drink something special, especially for this level of price. That because you know how this works. If people are hanging out having beer and stuff, and then they see that one special drink show up, they're like, "Ooh, what's that?" I mean, come on, that's how that should be. But yeah, I was interested in that. Again, 2-drink minimum. You may as well just go for the top and then walk out.
But you don't get a souvenir mug like the other one.
Well, I mean, but this is like,
But you get good liquor.
Well, if it's something that's been cast for over 20-some years, I mean, that's still half of my age.
Somebody 25 years ago put that in a barrel
and said, "Ain't no way anybody drinking that unless it's going to Disney."
Let me zip my pants up.
Wow, how about that? Like that fuse,
that
why
extra
don't
flavor.
you?
But yeah, well, there you go. There's the Beak and Barrel, which is opening in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I can't figure out. Like, I was so hyped about this place, and I feel like I'm a
Until we
little
did
bit
the show.
cooled off.
Oh no! Why were you hyped?
no.
Why were you hyped originally?
Because I like the idea of a bar in the Magic Kingdom. I like the idea of a pirate themed bar, but we've got no indication of any interactivity.
No.
Mm-hmm. The
No pirates.
The food is it's way off. It really is way off to where it needs to be. I mean, and I get it. They don't want you to stay there too long. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know that any of these drinks are anything that I'm like, I need that. I want to try that. I want to stay there. Like, it's not like a Trader Sam's where you just gonna stay within the atmosphere. They're kicking you out of this place.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
They already have
You got
rules for
45
you
minutes.
to send you
Yeah.
out. I think that's what kind of killed it for me. On
You know
that.
what's funny is like I would even take a gourmet jerky. Thinking about
Oh.
like spending life on a ship like months on end.
Yeah.
Like what pirates do. Like,
I'm with you.
give me a really good jerky.
Yeah.
Not the stuff that they sell with preservatives in like stores and stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like here's a fresh jerky.
But I mean, and I think, and I could be wrong here, and I'll ask you your opinion, but like, it's the difference between going to the Tambu Lounge and going to Trader Sam's.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Totally.
Like,
Yeah.
You know, I think all three of us would prefer to just stay at the Tambu Lounge and not try to force our way into all the shtick and the gaudiness and the souvenirness mugs.
Still get the food.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But if there's the interaction that you get, like when we said the burning blade, like if you get that interaction, then I don't mind that if I'm in that type of mood. But to your
Then
point,
that changes things.
Yeah,
that clearly changes things.
But to your point, though, if it's like like in Trader Sam's, like it's cool, but like we went to one that was I don't know if that was Disneyland though, that was like outside. I was good with that. I don't need all the rumbling and stuff. If it's like 11 o'clock at night, I'm trying to wind it down. So Tambu Lounge is really good for the
well,
chill
the Trader
factor
Sam's
there.
outside at night in Disneyland is much, much better than the Polynesian version of Trader Sam's outside at night.
I would,
that's
yeah,
true.
I would
I'll give that.
agree. So that at that point, I would take that to be a chill thing. But again, they have a pirate theme. They could have done so much more with that, especially with the competition that they're going to face if they don't realize that they're facing it already. And at the same time, put in stuff that is not appealing. Like, I'm sorry, look, octopus. That's where we got that. Like, that's where I hit the stopping point.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you can't help it.
To
Yeah.
be fair,
No, I feel like that'll be replaced by some like a conch fritter or a wing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Chicken wing by some point after a few months. I guarantee it.
but they could be creative and say, "Hey, we will make some sort of dessert or something that looks like a tentacle or has a sea theme
It's
to
a
it."
gummy tentacle for the kids.
Something like
Yeah.
they don't say. So, like, in other words, I get what they were trying to do, but it's like, nah, we don't need to make it so realistic that it's just gross.
Yeah, like, look, if you're introducing sushi to the Magic Kingdom, you don't start with octopus.
No, you do not. No.
Yeah, that's
No.
not even sliced like sushi octopus.
No,
that's
no.
like a tentacle.
Yeah, that's a whole thing hanging out your drink.
That's like a baby tentacle.
That is rough. And
Some
then-
baby octopus is walking around missing a tentacle.
Yeah, props on them for being brave. Props
I
on them.
appreciate it.
But
Yeah.
I mean, when you have such a limited fare, this sticks out like a sore thumb.
maybe this would be good if it was for Halloween or something.
Yes,
like a sword
yes.
tentacle.
I can
You
see
know,
that. Yeah.
we give it that stretch. You
Which
say,
apparently
hey,
you can dress up and go into this place during the not Halloween Horror Nights.
Hard Nights.
Mickey's Not So Scary.
Not so scary. See,
Yeah.
it would work for
I would
that.
like that.
It would work
that'd
for
be
that.
fun.
You put a smoky thing in there, that might work.
But some more seafood is fair, like scallops or
Scallops,
something to that
shrimp,
effect. Yeah,
lobster.
Shrimps,
Anything.
lobsters, yeah.
Things that they would catch.
Yeah.
Fish, more fish.
Yeah. Land and sea, surf and turf.
An adult fish stick. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, these are ideas.
These are ideas.
Maybe they change this down the line. It might
We'll
be
see.
an initial thought. I hope that it does change because it doesn't come
Evolve,
off.
as
Yeah, I
they
hope
say.
it evolves. It
say
doesn't
they
come
evolve.
off as pirate theming. Like,
but then again, look, maybe we go there and these drinks, like, I'm sure these drinks were tasted, approved by multiple different people who were like, oh, wow, I didn't expect to like that, but I loved it. You know, who knows? Maybe this stuff is much better than what it sounds.
or it could be a lot of eccentrics that have tasted it. I'm not an eccentric person. You know,
You are eccentric.
I'm not enough to
You
say.
are so eccentric.
Give me an octopus tail. I'm drinking that.
You're so
like, no.
eccentric, you don't know it. And I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
you know.
it's like swingers. No.
Well, I haven't gotten that yet. But, hey, who knows?
No, I mean, you eat bison, you eat elk, you eat anything.
Rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's the country boy. in
Eli
me.
Crockett right there.
Yeah, that's a country boy in me coming out though. That's all.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Yeah, if you're gonna have a restaurant, you want to build revenue. You want to make stuff so that people are like, oh, I had that was so good. I'm coming back. I remember that, and you want it to be a cool experience for that.
Oh, sure.
That's all.
I remember when we used to go to when we used to go to Akira, and the people that we knew who ran it and everything, like, whenever we go over there, Anna would always bring a Ziploc bag with her when we went, because occasionally they would serve something and you were like, oh no, I'm not eating that. And so Anna would, always be able to finagle it into the bag and stuff like that. And there was one time they served us something that was just all octopus.
All
And
the time.
after 2 to 3 bites, it's like, I'm trying, I cannot do this. And my wife is not even going to attempt it. She's
Yeah.
like, you're on your own.
Oh.
And so, but she made use of the Ziploc bag and we were able to make it look like we ate the whole thing. But it's just not something. I don't know. Some people some people love calamari.
Yeah,
I like calamari.
I like
I
calamari.
definitely don't like octopus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this a place that you visit to drink, eat, or drink and eat?
Mostly drink, I would think. This is not a place you go to eat because, if you're going there, especially if you're going there with kids, I can imagine kids are enthralled. But if there's no live entertainment, kids are bored to tears.
Yeah, ain't no lie there.
This is not even.
Yeah.
Octopus
Close.
tentacle
I'd
don't
agree
even come
with
to
that.
life.
Yeah.
I mean, the provisions are there just for if you need something while you're drinking.
Yeah.
For me, not necessarily, because I can go other places in the Magic Kingdom and get something.
Yeah.
I can get a waffle or a corn dog or something before I come here and just taste their drinks. I don't know what the drinks are going to be like. I hope they're decent. I hope they're good. I'm willing to give it a shot. Some of these things seem like they would be something I would order, but I don't know. We'll see until we won't know until we get there.
I was gonna say
Same thing like GOA too.
I would say like this is a place you go on the way out and you get the skull drink just to taste it, and then you get on the bus and go. That's what I would say.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah, it is opening soon, later this month on August. We're just reacting to the menus that Walt Disney World and the Disney Parks blog has officially released. So those are initial reactions. I'm curious to know. I think Rachel is maybe trying to get a shot at trying to get into that. So
The Halloween party. Yeah, she'll be there.
hopefully she'll get to check it out like we did GOD2 and give you a first-hand response of what she feels about it.
Oh, she got to do the tentacle then.
She got to do tentacle?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're challenging Rachel to
Yeah. Tentacle.
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 Tentacle Rachel.
Tentacle it up.
That's
Yeah.
right. Book with Rachel and you can see her do the tentacle.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right. Where it slaps you, but it doesn't really slap because it sticks.
It just grabs
It goes-
you. It just holds you
Yeah,
really
it just
tight.
sits there. It's like,
Yeah.
tried. Anyway,
Suction function.
look, we're curious to know what you guys think about this place and definitely get in touch with us. We're about to tell you how to do that in just a little bit. Well, y'all, we hope you enjoyed hearing our thoughts about the new Beak and Barrel restaurant that is coming online very soon over at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. Look, if you want to learn more about us, the Magic Hour podcast, follow us on any social media platform. Also, if you want to share your opinions, you can do so through the following ways. First of all, shoot us an email at show@magicourway.com or call us, send us a text message at 1-815-MOWEEKEND. That is 1-815
Mo Weekend.
669-4226. And of course, we have a couple people do things outside of the podcast. First of all, we got Eli does things with comics. Eli, what you got?
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you very much. As always, you guys can visit the Ivy Comics website and see all the work that I have out there. Fully colored pages, 48 of them. That's more than what you would get from the big two. So more bang for your buck right there. Those works include Project Geisha, Savages, and The Molly Be Damned. All the work is all for you, and the only ad for them is for the Magic Our Way podcast. Also, what you'll find on the Ivy Comics website is blogs and interview posts, and also a link to the Magic Our Way podcast, so you never miss a beat, you never miss an episode, you never miss what's the best drink to get while you're in or out with a tentacle in it. That's how that works. It's
Tentacle.
beautiful stuff. Tentacle.
When in doubt, tentacle.
Tentacle. Wrap it up. Suck it up. There it is. So as always appreciate the support that you fans give to the Ivy Comics website. So thank you for that. On social media, you can find me on Facebook, Eli H. Ivy. That's my name right there. As long as you're a real person, it's a pleasure to meet you. If you're a bot, I'm too tired to greet you. Like, look, unless you fixing my credit rating, please go away. I'm just so tired. I'm tired of the telemarketing me now right now.
Tired.
I'm telling you.
You're tired.
I'm lucky I showed up for this one. The telemarketing bots called me so many times, my phone got the Google Gemini on it. The Gemini AI told me there are too many bots calling you, Eli. I'm like, hey, that's just because I'm on the show. I had nothing I can tell you, Gemini. That's how it is. So also, yeah, show that love on Facebook. I appreciate that. Also on Facebook, there's a Project Geisha fan page, so please support that. On Instagram, I'm seeing what you guys and gals got on the Instagram. You posted up the hearts and the likes, and I like to see what you guys got. EIV504 is where you're going to see me right there. And of course, on X, you can find me at Hancock 10166. So yes, if you appreciate the madness, then you just bringing me the glass. Let me just wrap you up like a tentacle. Thank you very much.
And if you want to book a vacation to experience the Beak and Barrel on its opening day, you can book it through Rachel.
I would be honored to help your family book your vacation to Disney destinations, Universal, cruise lines, and major hotel brands around the world. Booking with me is at no extra cost to you. The cost of a travel agent is built into the cost of your vacation, whether you use one or not. And when you book with me, a little bit of your trip comes back to support the podcast and the fan community here at Magic Our Way. You can reach me at Rachel, Rachel, at magicourway.com, or you can find me at R, the letter R, Family Magic. So Our Family Magic on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You can also give me a call or a text. My phone number is 978-432-WISH. Reach out today and let's make some magic with your family vacation.
In addition, go to patreon.com/Magic Our Way to elevate your support of the Magic Our Way podcast. Another option that only costs a minute or so of your time is to leave a rating and a review on Apple Podcasts and or wherever you access our show, whether it is YouTube, Spotify, Podbean, etc. Any way in which you can support the show is deeply appreciated. We also want to thank you for being a loyal listener, and we always love hearing from our listeners. All opinions are always welcome on the Magic Our Way podcast, especially our TikTok. So make sure you get in touch with us today. So we say Quaharini. My name is Kevin.
And I'm Danny.
Magic out.
All right, nachos are on plates.
And yar. Bye.
Arr.